Yo, 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 it's Gator Convos, man. What's going on, man? I got some more of my good people in the house, man. These like some of my original people right here, too, y'all. Some of the greatest poets in the world, man. We got Darling Mickey in the house. And we
What's
got
up,
my
y'all?
boy Hood Rays in the house, man.
Dig, salute.
These some real heavy hitters on the poetry scene, man. Y'all gonna catch them when they do their 16, man. But let's get right into it, man. Y'all want to tell the people where they can find y'all on the social medias?
You start, ladies first.
Or you can find me on OMTV20 on Instagram, Open Mic TV on Facebook, Twitter, all the above.
Man, at East Sundays, open mic on Instagram and Hood Raised Poetry. Hood Raised Poetry everywhere on all the social medias, from TikTok to Facebook, Instagram, everything. And at East Sundays, that's our open mic. We've been running, going on 12 years right now.
So y'all saying what TV? What y'all doing with the TV?
Open mic TV.
Y'all did show me some shit a long time ago. I forgot.
We established it in 2020 when the pandemic kicked off.
On the Roku TV.
Roku, yeah.
What? That's where y'all putting all the performances and everything.
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Yeah.
Hey, look, so I can go on there and watch all the old stuff and all that. Oh yeah, get up with them. When they can do that at again?
You can anytime go on Roku, OMTV. Just look up Open Mic TV.
On Roku. It's just type in the letters OMTV, stands for Open Mic Television. It's absolutely free to download, but if you want to support the channel to get some of the more premium content, it's only $2 a month.
Only $2.
Only $2.
Oh, that's tough.
That's it.
That's
That's
tough.
it.
That shit gonna be worth it too, y'all. I wouldn't be pulling y'all coattail. They like really Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan of this poetry shit, man. It's a team of them too, man. But we gonna get them up here slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So when you start saying premium content, what's the premium like? What's premium about the content?
So those are like exclusive documentaries with like heavy hitter poets and poetry slams. Like if you didn't go to this poetry slam, a lot of people want to see it. Like one of the poets, I'm sure you know, a goddess warrior.
Oh man, shout out to Goddess. That's my homie, man. If I ever need a good ass laugh, shout out to Goddess Warrior, man. She just be having me rolling, man.
Yeah, she put on a slam called Goddess Warrior Poetry Slam, and that's actually exclusive content. It was filmed in Rockford, and it was an amazing.
Had 14 poets from across the nation, and they battled for 2,000, I believe. It was in 2000.
Battling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a slam.
see,
Yeah,
that's
slam.
tough,
One winner walked away. It was 2,100, right?
Yeah.
2,100 for that.
Y'all should be
slam.
doing real good with that shit. I love poetry though. I love that shit though. But
And it's also, we got a comedy. We got a comedy specials that we produced. It's the Royal Roast Comedy Slam comedy showcase. Got a couple heavy hitters on the comedy side. Big
That's
Keith,
also on premium.
Ronnie Funny George,
Uncle Hank.
Uncle Hank, Fat God. Yeah.
oh, y'all got Uncle Hank on there?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's bro too. Yeah.
That's what's up. I never had the chance to meet him. I seen him around. He like real close to some of my people, but I'd like to see him do some stand up. Y'all just always find a way to keep it hot and keep it going. I love that. But when y'all said premium, I was waiting on y'all to say the show that I'm trying to get to, the one that I feel like is different, and that's the erotic poetry. You know, y'all kind of crowned that. Y'all skipped around that and talked about the comedy and everything. They ain't say nothing about.
Because we haven't put any of the erotic up there yet.
Why not?
Because our erotic shows are very erotic, and so that is it's definitely
Y'all
premium.
could charge like $10 for that.
That's
We're
actually a
looking-
conversation we've been having,
Yeah.
because we got a collection of the erotic shows we've done over the last
Yeah.
couple years. It's about 5 of them. Like our event Naughty Nights, we did that nationally. We traveled, the nation did it. We did
yeah.
7 states, 10 cities. And we have content from different cities. And we have, we put together a nice little showcase, but we were having the same conversation. She was like, it ain't time to put that on there yet.
Shit, drop that shit. You see all these OnlyFans girls and shit up there talking about they make 50,000 and
But I want to
30,000
be
a
able to
month?
make a specific channel for it, like a specific category for it, where they have to pay, because we don't only service us that like erotic poetry. We also have young poets that we want to be able to go on the channel too, and not for the.
Oh, you mean
they
like
may not.
kids?
Yeah, we don't want them to be exposed to that. So
Well, I mean, it's always the disclosure thing they have, right?
Absolutely.
Where you can click if you ate. That's on them. They gonna go watch Pornhub next video anyway. It's free.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I think that's real good. I mean, I know I'm a hornball, but I still think that go with maybe at night somebody we kicking it with our
That's
ladies
the
or
plan.
something. And you want
It's
to, you know what I'm
actually
saying?
called OMTV After Dark.
it is.
Yeah,
that's
We
After
do.
darkers,
Yeah.
Joe. That'll
Low
be
key is already set up. I just gotta click a button.
Man, click
I'm
that
just not
button.
prepared.
Hey, look, y'all get in the comments. Y'all go follow them. Y'all tell them to click, because it ain't just like the naked thing. They doing poetry. You know what I'm saying? They doing like real poetry, and it's. I love what they do, man. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So, on the deeper question to get everybody to, know what's going on with y'all. How did y'all become interested in poetry?
Oh man. For me, it started out as me rapping. You know, been a fan of hip hop my whole life.
I used to rap.
Yeah. And what happened was I was at work one day, rapping with one of my guys, dope poet Jason Williams. Shout out to J Ball. And we was at work beating on the tables, whatever. And then he invited me. He was like, "Man, come check out this inspirational open mic with me." And I was like, I don't know what the hell an inspirational open mic is, but I come, just to come kick it with one of the coworkers. And when I walked in, I heard him, my mentor, Momentum.
Shout out to Momentum.
Man, these are the first
That's
voices.
literally the first poet I ever heard in my life. That's Momentum. With,
He's the
3BM.
Yeah,
I think.
3BM,
we
we
part
are
of
part of
3BM.
3BM.
Oh, y'all part of 3BM?
Yeah,
too? Oh, I ain't know that. Yeah, that's
so
the first.
That was the open mic he took me to, 3BM set. And when the first voice I heard was Momentum's, I was like, what is this? You know what I mean? This ain't quite hip hop, but like I'm liking the stories, because before that I always thought, it was roses are red, violets are blue.
Yeah, that's how I
it.
thought. That's how I thought.
And it's totally not that. It's totally not that. I mean, you got your cliche moments, but like once I heard that, I became hooked. The third time I went was the first time I ever spit, and then I built it from there. Kind of built momentum. Then 2 years later, I invited her out to one of the shows.
So before y'all met,
We've been knowing each other
since
before that.
sixth grade.
Yeah, we've been knowing each other
damn.
since sixth grade.
She Holy City born and raised too.
I ain't know that. You Holy City too?
Yeah.
But anyway.
1-6.
So y'all both got into poetry at the same time, or she came later?
He put some bullshit about Holy City on Facebook, and I was scrolling past, and I saw that it was like a little piece of his poem, and I went in his inbox like, let me talk about our hood like that. I came from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't pop e-pills. I don't do none of that shit. So he didn't respond for a couple of weeks. Then he responded on Facebook with the rest of the poem, and he was saying something good about the hood. I was like, okay, I like that. Then he jumped in my inbox. He invited me out. I had a car accident the day I tried to come out. And then I finally came out, but I've only missed since that day. It's been 11, 12 years?
It's going on 11 and a half years.
11 and a half years. I've only missed one at East Sundays. I became a part of the team.
Eventually, the team manager and the person who keep us in order.
Yeah, the boss lady.
The
That's
boss
us.
lady, yeah.
We call her the boss lady. So
Yeah.
that's good. That's some Holy City stuff. But how did you come into the poetry though?
That he had was like, you can write. And I'm like, okay, I'm not on that. He was like, right. And then I had found out my aunt had cancer, and he was like, write about that. So I wrote about it. It was very cliche. I invited all my family out, and when I got up there, I was shaking so bad that the audience encouraged me to turn my back. And I turned my back, read the poem, and I don't know, I felt love there. I felt like it was home, and at ease.
That's crazy, because neither one of y'all give me a shy.
Really?
Yeah, neither one of y'all.
I shake.
Well,
still
I know you, but it's like I had time to sit with y'all in personal time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know you, and I know everybody. Be like, well, what she say? You know what I'm saying? So the shot thing may come later on stage or something. But
Yeah.
if y'all had to describe something, that would be the best part of poetry. What's the best part of poetry for y'all?
To me, it's the transparency in the storytelling. Everybody got their lane with it. We got some poets that are bar heavy, some poets that are exclusive with the being spiritual. For me, it's the healing that comes in the storytelling. We all been through some things. Like I got into a full fledged. One of my most popular poems I wrote as a story to kind of get some of the energy off me that I have been, some of the baggage I have been carrying around. So I encourage artists to do that. Hey, tell your story, be transparent, be truthful, because your stories are you write to heal yourself first, and you perform for the audience. So heal yourself first.
And really, before I get your answer, really, when you hearing music or poetry, the best part of it is being transparent. Like, I don't want to hear you say hip, hop, hibbity the same way the next person said. I want to hear you, like, give me you. You know what I'm saying? Because you lead to 2 million 3 million other people, maybe more. You know what I'm saying? It's when you start to sound the same, where it's like, what you even here for? You know what I'm saying? So,
like all these remakes.
What's your favorite part?
Honestly, it's the release.
What that mean?
Like I make a motherfucker a poem. Like
You'll make them.
I make them a poem. Like you fuck with a poet, you make them a poem. So like even with like breakups, bullshit ass men, hurt, grief, whatever, just being able to, even erotica. Like I absolutely love erotic poetry, and for me to be able to put it on paper, and for people to believe or not know that if it's a fantasy or real, that's my release. And so they,
I like that. The release.
Art imitates life. I mean, we did. Remember we did in Milwaukee. We did a erotic show in Milwaukee, and it inspired a lady to pull a guy in the bathroom boldly
and get down on them.
Boldly, like.
See, this is why this shit need to be at the dock. It need to be on the. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good thing, and I hate that I don't be making them too. I know everybody be thinking I just be sitting around, and I really be mad as hell. Even when I hit you that day, I had just seen. I don't know, y'all did one thing. It was some kind of theme. Y'all always doing like the themes, and I just feel like y'all. Like crowned that, you know what I'm saying? The different, besides the erotic, y'all just always got something going on. And I say, damn, I ain't got hood up here. Let me hit bro, man. It was like he down there already was waiting on the call because I'm ready, whatever you ready. Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't even get to explain this shit. Like, it was cool, but bro know I was coming in, so I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But what would be the worst parts for y'all? Just one. You can just give me one. If you had to say the worst part of poetry is
politics. The politics when it's forced to, it filters out the authenticity of it. Like when you got to write for a particular audience, or you got to perform for a particular audience, and they not receptive, or you get blackballed. Like for instance, there is a group of conscious poets that will shun erotic poetry. You know what I mean? Then you got these spiritual poets who won't come out to anything but a spiritual set. You know what I mean? Like it lacks the camaraderie in that. You know what I mean? Because artistry, poetry doesn't belong in a box. It's supposed to be. It's free. It's free spirited.
It's like chemicals.
Art.
Yeah, you mix it in to get something greater later. You know what I mean? So what they did spiritual and they don't fuck or something?
Man, it cracked me up because it'll be that one chick with 6 kids, 6 baby daddies, but I don't like erotic poetry. Maybe you should talk about it a little bit more.
Baby, bring your freaky poetry ass on out and chill out. Just sit back. We ain't asking you to say none. Just show the people you here to support everything besides, you know what I'm saying? Don't be phony. That's the shit that'll make me stay away, because I say anything, and it ain't to offend nobody. It's just to let you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So But yeah, y'all come out, man. Skip all the politics of that shit, man, and support. Cause I know these good people gonna support y'all, praising God or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that part.
What's your worst part though, Mick?
I'll say the politics as well, with the whole poetry thing. So if something is done, it's a lot of poets don't like to come out of the box. That's why we have a lot of themes and things that's going on. They don't like to come outside, do anything outside the box. One guy was just shunned from the scene completely because he was getting paid for his poetry. But shit, we looked around and was like, shit, we want to get paid for our poetry too. So this is what we have to do. It's a job. We have to think. Although it's artistic, we have to think, write that shit down, memorize it.
Pay for the shit. Pay for the
'Cause that-
venues.
that's
shit,
that's
all
really
that
what they
shit.
paying for, our time.
It's a lot of work. And another thing, pay the poet. So a person to rent a venue, pay the DJ, pay for the food, pay everything. The poor, well, I ain't got no budget. You think you go? I'm your entertainment. What do you mean? I'm your full blown. You want me to entertain 100 people?
So they don't
for
be want to
$0.
pay.
Oh, not for the poets, but they'll pay a singer $9,999. But but we'll entertain. When I say we'll hold your attention, just like a singer would or a rapper would.
And I know y'all
or a
make money
magician.
off this shit. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like when
no, we
y'all
do.
go to other people, it's almost like we ain't doing it if y'all don't pay. Do y'all move like that, or
Sometimes, depending on the situation, because
you
a lot
got
of times
people
we
that
do.
you fuck with that y'all will go and you know what I'm saying, bless them.
Yeah, because
Well,
why not?
honestly, it's people. I'm a full time poet. You know what I mean? So I pay bills off this. So like, you know, it ain't. I do sow seeds. You know what I mean? I do believe in the power of a relationship over a couple of dollars. I do believe in that. It's when
But that many relationships don't need to occur.
right. But there comes a point where like somebody will call and say, hey, man, I need a poet for this 50-year anniversary or whatever. And yeah, she DJ 400, the singer 300. Hey, can you do it for 75? I absolutely cannot.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like no, and no offense, but I can't. Let me see if I can find you somebody who can. And that's kind of how it is for me.
It's
Yeah,
insulting.
you gotta have some resistance to the cheap shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because I know you can look at a person and tell all the shit they may have put together and may have miscalculated something, and you could pick up on the way they get a story, and you might work with them. You know what I mean? I get how it goes, but for the free shit, y'all way too raw for the free shit. That's just me.
That ain't happening though. We way past those years, like that, and that's just I don't know.
I'll donate my time depending on what it's for. I definitely will. I don't mind. I don't think a lot of things are. Sometimes it's not for free. It's like he said. It's a sowing the seed.
Y'all be
sometimes.
into like women empowerment and shit. But see, we
Absolutely.
got to deal with the other end. Damn, you ain't got no money for this or that.
Right.
As a man, that shit a little harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I really don't mind. I just don't devalue my gift. If you thought this out and you plan this out.
So say this. Say they got 10 poets on there. You the 10th one, but you the main event. They built this whole show around you, and they gave everybody else $100. But they can't give it to you.
Yes, they can.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, you the main event. You own the flyer. This people coming out to see you. Do you still trip on?
Yeah, I do. I will. Depending on the event, to be honest. But if it's an event, you had a budget. You had $1,000 budget, and you done lined up all these. If you built a show around me with $1,000 budget, then you should rethink of what you're doing. You should cut half. You look. You need to get 2 poets to show
What
out a
did
little
they
bit for
say?
you, and the rest is mine.
We did this. I built this. All the money I had. Now, if you can come and perform for me, I can show you all my books and everything, and whatever I make off of that, I can break you off.
I'm not
from.
asking McDonald's what they books look like. Well, all I want is the burger, right? I come to your store. I don't need to know what happened in
If
your
I'm
background.
on the flyer, we've negotiated up front what my fee is.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
you can't
don't work like
don't put because I mean,
It
truthfully,
come first. Deposits and shit, all that
yeah,
shit.
it's contracts, is all that to this. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
I know it's I be talking to a lot of y'all. I know y'all ain't playing for sure.
no, no,
Motherfucker
no.
die about this poetry shit for sure. But yeah, that's heavy. That's some real heavy politics. Y'all into music and stuff as well? Like,
Oh, absolutely. We love
how
music.
close would y'all put that music and poetry?
What? It goes hand in hand.
All of it, the music, rap, every element starts with poetry. Like, it's the lyric. Poetry is the lyrics of it all.
I always say it's the same thing. That's my first.
When the classes that I teach,
response.
just one of the first things I do to catch their attention. Like, I one of my classes for my sixth graders is called rap, and I'm like, what's rap? Rap stands for rhythm and poetry. Poetry stands, poetry is the basis of it. And they don't understand it until they put it together. No, it's different. I say, okay. So I want you to rap without saying a poem. Go ahead. And they can't. Oh, exactly. It's the
That's
basis.
a good way to put that. I like that. That's a good trick actually. But
Well, I've seen rappers slow because they slow down. They rap as poetry. I'm like, you really don't have to slow it down.
poetry
I did
is
that.
fast too though. Like it's
That's what I'm saying. You really don't have to slow it. But they be like,
my
I'm
very
just gonna
first
slow
performance,
this
that's what I
down.
did. I took a rap that I wrote years before and slowed it down and said it as a poem and put the poetry voice on it. I am the man.
You know what? We not.
Come on, that was 17 years ago.
Trying to
Stop it.
stop my man from kicking that first round.
Please don't.
When I hear poetry, man, the thing about it I like, man, is just how y'all deal with like everything. You know what I'm saying? And I know some shit, but I don't want to laugh at my man because it's funny, but it's a real situation, and I don't want nobody coming at me about it. So I'm gonna skip over that and ask this: how do y'all handle your traumas? Is it secretive? I mean, like, would you put that in your poetry?
I've been trying to write. I recently lost my grandson, and I've literally been trying to write a poem about him. I'm not one of those poets that be like, hey, write me a poem about this.
Right.
I can't do that. I literally have to be triggered or inspired and have to sit down like
About
they do.
something specific.
Yeah, and like right now they're doing it if I was a poem challenge. And I've been writing mine, but it's been coming off really heavy with grief.
Emotional and yeah.
Really heavy with grief, especially during the holidays. And I'm trying to avoid that. So it's helpful. My family have asked me to write poems for funerals, and I
when
mean,
you
I
do
just
it, like when you done with it, does that relieve you?
I don't know
at the moment, I don't know. Like it just,
I believe it takes some weight off the shoulders. I really do. Because I've dealt with writing grief poems, and it does help.
It's a strong suit for me. I write about my pains, my troubles, my ups and downs all the time. Now I don't always perform them. Now that's the difference because
why?
Now that's it goes back to the politics too, because part of the politics is this is a woman dominated community. The poetry community is 70% ladies. And one thing
Damn, 70?
yes.
Oh, come to a erotic show. It's gonna be 70 women in there and 6 men.
Like that is the norm. Like the
Niggas just scared if they gotta pee, then they gotta stand up and go to the bathroom.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All
okay.
these titties and shit bouncing around. These brothers get up with these pants on and embarrass the shit out of themselves.
Some of them don't care about getting
Think
up
about
there.
it, like the principles, the concepts, the basic formalities of what's happening in poetry is love, it's release, it's sensuality, all that stuff. That ain't masculine enough to always draw in the male crowd. The thing is, it should, because it draws in the
You
ladies.
just took the words right out my
The
mouth.
ladies be there, so it should be like, fellas, y'all
They
need to
gonna
come,
be there.
man, y'all need to come check out.
And that ain't what I was even finna say. I was gonna say it should, because a lot of times I feel like what we go through is too masculine. Niggas be scared to, I'm gonna say brothers, man, I'm talking to them, but for you niggas too though, man. Niggas be scared to show them feminine emotions they have, you know what I'm saying? But a woman is the best way to get them out. Like, That's how all the killing go on to me. It's just a group of niggas getting up together, talking the toughest shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of them standing in that crowd saying, "Man, bro, this shit happened with my mama, man," and I'm just
That part.
man, bro, I need to just, but a woman, if you around women, they there for that. They gonna give you that shoulder. It could be a friend, and a lot of them just want to help you on that aspect. They don't want to like give you none and all that. They just here for you. So yeah,
well, the thing that's true. There is one element to it, and it's really heavy in the poetry community. Ladies don't like to hear about themselves. Let me tell you that. Like if best example I can give is I got a poem about my relationship with my mom. I speak that piece. I'm called a woman.
Oh,
woman
that's what you said. You said about themselves. So if I'm coming to you talking to you about
some
my lady or my mom or something like that, did you try to do this for her? They get in that mode. You mean?
Listen,
like,
I have been called a woman bash because I say this. I'm like, if you come to the set, you'll hear stuff like a lady will tell a piece like, "Hey man, I did this because men ain't shit, and women cheat because men ain't shit." It ain't the accountability like she just chose to do this.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it was his fault, and I'm gonna be like,
oh yeah, it's always gonna be like that.
For the most part,
check out, it's definitely that. See, and before we get into it, I would have loved to have another woman up here because we're a dog though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you won't.
These women is
I
like,
go toe to toe with you.
No, I ain't gonna even try to make it because I don't want these ladies looking at me crazy. But the thing is,
y'all ain't gotta look at them crazy.
I'm the first one to tell you when I'm bogus. But to talk to somebody that can't do the same thing eliminates communication. You know what I'm saying? It just
you better talk.
It don't make it worth it. It's like I'd rather keep it to myself, and that's why a lot of brothers keep it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they need to get it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, we gotta fix that.
I could like one thing I could say. Whenever she and I had these debates about things, she'll tell me accountability is key, and I'm like, I can say that there are times I deflect, and there
are times.
And then I'll pivot and be like, but what about this part? You know what I mean? Like, if
you did that in '97.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that happens.
That throw the whole.
It does.
And then the circle just completes. You know what I mean? He keeps going back and back and back.
Because he needs me to.
Because you know what?
With that issue.
Women don't believe the lion cries. Women don't believe the lion get tired of ruling. I can't just be strong every day till I die. It don't work like that.
I don't think we expect you to be strong every day you die because that's why we're here.
But this what you giving when he come to you and tell you something. You say, "Well, back in woo."
No. This is the opposite. I'm talking about the opposite. This is what he does. Back in woo.
Oh, I thought you were saying like when he come to you.
No, he come with it. Yeah, when we have a conversation, I'm like, you need to be accountable for that shit. And he be like, well, what happened when you did that in '97?
Oh, no. We talking about two different things.
Yeah.
I'm saying this, like, she gonna be mad when she see this, but shit, I'll deal with it later on. I be having real shit on my man, and you know what I'm saying? I be want to come to my lady about it. And like, everybody just look at me to be so strong. It's just like I'm trying to tell you, but you like my lady, she crazy, so she'll laugh right in my face. She'll die laughing right in my face like she'll.
She expect because you display something different. You display the lion that don't.
But listen, a lot of people would think you excellent, right? Not knowing what it took for you to be excellent.
Yeah, absolutely, they don't know the backstory.
And I gotta hold a lot of shit in to be excellent. I gotta not say a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, or they'll put on you what's in them. So if I get to saying something, I get to talking about, let's just say anything, and I be like, yeah, because when we grew up, how we grew up, you know what I'm saying? I lost this person, that person over some goofy shit. Woo-doo-doo-doo. I don't want to hear that street shit. That's my daughter and my girl. At one point, they'll tell me this like, gee, what else I'm supposed to say? I'm supposed to get this shit out. Like, if I gotta be gay to give it to you, I don't want to give it to you.
Right.
I gotta, well, look, babe, I really just want to fuck all that because I need to get this shit out how I'm feeling it.
I can say, I don't know if I do just that, but I know a lot of times his venting is long. Like it's I be
Extensive.
like, get to the
I'm
point,
like that.
G.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Let me hear me. Tell me
Details
what you're talking
matter.
about.
Yeah.
Details matter.
But that's only
And sometimes you
thank
might, sometimes
Yeah.
you might could say, that's a little long, baby. I'm trying to help you, so if you can speed it up.
That part.
Even though that's gonna throw me off too, but I can understand in the back of my head, I'm like, well, yeah, I did just start this shit from the beginning.
Like literally from when your child was 6 to you finna tell me about when they got married, G. I can't.
And I'm tricky. This work too. If I really want to talk about it, like I'll take my lady out somewhere I know she want to go and eat or something.
And we can have a full blown.
So we talking, you drinking, but is you hearing me? Okay, you not hearing me? Let's take something to drink away.
give us some starch.
Yeah,
Suck that drink
get
up.
some water over here. Cause I don't need you to just say anything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. That's just a touchy thing. At that point, that just made me feel like therapy would be cool for me because I've been against that shit for a minute.
And that's what we consider poetry. It's a form of therapy. It's how we vent. It's how we release. And again, we write to heal ourselves. And when we speak it, it's for whoever in the audience can receive it. Because some people going through the same things we going through. So that's where the therapeutic actions come into play.
I think for therapy right now, the way I look at therapy now, and I'm in the field, but the way I look at therapy now, it's a 50-50 thing for me. Sometimes I think therapy can be so heavy that it pushes you into depression. Like you're consistently talking about this situation and it just pushes it on you. And then sometimes I need you, like, say for instance, I got my grandbaby, 8, and they jumped in on her with therapy. And I'm like, if you steady pushing this on, she don't want to talk about it.
Right.
She don't want to talk about it. Give her a minute. And however she want, if she want to release it in writing or whatever.
I was just going to say,
Let
not
it
just
be
a
there.
minute, different methods to release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if she want to record it and she go to therapy, you can listen to this versus me. So this is exactly how I was feeling in that moment. And I can help you out with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different things probably. You know?
My oldest daughter that lost a son, she don't want to deal with therapy at all. She don't even talk about it. Like it's, I hear her tear up, but she won't cry. She won't do any of that. Like, something has to really, really, really trigger her for her to cry. And she always go, "Ma, you and my sister grieve different." Because I cry about it. We cry. She just like, no, I don't do that.
Might be a movie or something she see.
Right, or somebody talk about an illness that, that triggered anything. That's when she go. But I think, and they're forcing her to do therapy.
And that might be a strength too, though. Everybody ain't sad about shit.
That's true.
You know
Some
what I'm
people
saying?
can.
Like, some people take it like,
it.
and then they know, man, I'm in Chicago. What make mine different? Because I lost mine, and they all, it be like that with certain shit. Like, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? My mama died in March. And, everybody was pushing, especially my daddy, like, pushing me to cry about it. Like,
Because it's cleansing.
It's cool, G, but, like, I'm the type of person like that. I know what we was going through. I know what my mom had going on. And that pneumonia run up on you, right? But it was other complications that made it worse. Mm-hmm. So if I was going to cry, it would be because we tried so hard. I was with my mom trying, and I was doing this, and I was doing that like a mom be. A mom be with their kid, you know what I'm saying? And you see them messing up. But it'd be cute to a lot of parents. It'd be, look at him cursing and shit. Like, But then when they grow up with that shit, now they got a gun. What you going to do with that gun versus, man, put that gun down or get your ass out, But a lot of people don't take all those different approaches. Some people be with this shit. Okay, you got that gun. You know what the fuck come with that? And that ain't bad because you can tell a kid something. They either going to be with it or they going to hide it from you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather you not hide it. If you're going to do it, I'd rather you,
okay, so look,
in a couple of years, you can go get this carry conceal license if you want to. Whatever it is, however we work it out. But I don't know. It's just it's that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
In a different manner.
She might be just strong like that. Like,
she is.
I did all I could do. Shit, what crying gonna do?
That's kind of how she is.
Like, when I'm gonna cry and then I'm gonna stop crying and go live back in the same reality. It's just a lot of shit. I'm gonna leave that one alone for y'all end up getting the motherfuckers up out of me right now. But what does sound mean to y'all when it comes to poetry?
Sound?
Sonically, like.
It's everything. It's the uniqueness of your voice. It's it's what's captured is what makes you stand out from everything else. Like I'm that's one of the first things they say to me about is how I'm aggressive, I'm assertive, and my voice is
You
is
very
capturing.
assertive. I like that though. That's
It's too much, dude.
that's.
I don't like to hear myself perform. I just like just watched a couple of performances, that one that we did together and one I did I was like, I sound like that.
But that's cool because you holding back. You be holding back. You think too much about it, probably.
Probably.
But when you talk, you get in that mode. You be on your shit. It be like, you know what I'm saying? It's like sound is like, I don't know. For me, it's everything to poetry because you could say a poem, and it's like you could read it like off a piece of paper. But if you don't have that thing to it, it's like up, down, low. It can be sad. You might want to be down, and you know what I'm saying?
That's what's taught in the classes.
The classes that teach, we teach all that inflection,
inflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can't just be monotone your entire poem.
Yeah,
because if you monotone, and that's what scares people away from poetry. Because a lot of times there's a monotone poet, and they like, this what I'm no.
And everything I seen was blue.
Yeah.
So are you.
Instead of getting, I'm from Chicago.
You know what I'm saying?
We snap.
This bitch that made me snap. You know what I'm saying? I like all that.
Definitely.
This was one that I came up with because it was just, man, my whole life I heard it. And it's just so falsified for me. But sticks and stones may break your bones.
But words will tear that ass up.
And there you go, because they teach you growing up that they'll never hurt. That's the weakest shit in the world. I done seen words take somebody's life.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, she said it earlier. You don't want to get turned into a poem. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it is, because mind you, music can help, but when you actually just got to sit and hear line after line coming at you, and don't let the lines be true.
Bang bang.
Yeah, it'll definitely
hey, y'all ever seen some shit like that? Like motherfucker talking about it and get up fighting in
a lady came, not fighting, the lady came and Jim Shoes pulled her hair back on me because I had told her, I said, I got a poem for you. I wrote it just about you.
So you dissing motherfuckers?
Oh, I had to.
It was a whole battle.
She was standing at the end. She was standing at the back of the audience, and I was reading the poem.
Fight?
Yes.
Oh, she came with her jump shoes on. Ready.
We was at bartend doors.
Bartend doors at a 3 p.m. set. They like,
so y'all ain't never seen nobody fighting off this shit? Like motherfuckers just run up on the stage?
I've seen people about to fight. We always kind of break it up.
Yeah, we break that shit up.
Yeah,
but
I've seen it.
I want to record that.
No, why?
Just get up, just run up on the stage like some WWE.
Oh, I've seen a ex-girlfriend.
3MB team at these shit get the cracking against woo. That's busting.
Oh, we ain't fighting against no other poetry set. We probably fighting against somebody that came up in our joint and tried to act like you did. But yeah, so we ain't seen it happen. Because poets usually end that shit right there and there. Because they'll tell you before you go up, don't diss nobody. Don't say that. If you gonna diss them, don't say their name. If you do, we cutting you clean off. The mic going off, you getting off stage. Period.
All right, y'all walk up on the stage. The crowd out there. Man, I ain't performed in a while either. That shit got to feel good. Like, but what's the mindset for y'all to walk out on the stage right before y'all say y'all shit live? Not even before. Just when you doing it, what's the feeling? What's y'all mindset for that?
Nervous, uncomfortable, overthinking, and then the release. Again, 17 years in, I still get nervous before performances, especially when it's in a new city. But once it started,
it's on.
Yeah, like I go from here to there in an instant because one of the things that I believe in is take ownership to the stage. And that's my thing. Like when I get up there, like, hey, I don't care who went before or who going after. Right now, it's my time. And that's when I get into my zone. That's when I go. But thinking about it,
they get to standing up and shit. Go on, say that shit, hood.
Hey, ain't nothing like those. You better eat, poet.
That make you get more in it, like, you know.
Absolutely.
I feel powerful. Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you still got to turn your back though? Like,
I've been nervous like that recently, but I don't feel like I need to turn my back. I'd be like, I just fucked that up. it be done.
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
that's a good question too. I need to write in. I'm gonna write in, but I'm gonna ask it now. Y'all ever fuck up in the middle of the
What?
poetry?
Come
Ever?
on, every
Damn near every time. 50% of the
So
time.
what y'all start over?
So it depends. You could rewind yourself, or you be like, I
Just pick
fucked
up
up.
from where you fucked up at and keep going.
What?
But if you're professional, you act like that shit ain't never happened.
I have one rule.
Don't
Nev-
say you fucked up.
Don't tell the audience that you messed up
They
because
don't know
they
your
don't
fault.
know.
I like that. I like
And
that rule.
what I will do is I will feel if I stumble over a piece, I go into a whole nother piece. I just pick up on another line and just start spitting. Keep going.
Jason is the king of that. Jason will do 36 poems.
And what if y'all got a beat to it? What
You just keep going. That beat.
The beat
our
actually
beat
will
is
help you.
not. Yeah, the beat actually give you a cadence and give you a pace to keep going. So the beat is
then if
actually
you
cool.
fuck up, you gotta catch it again.
No, because we don't.
Oh well, it's a poem.
We not
It's a
on-
poem, I mean, so it ain't.
Yeah,
like-
it ain't.
Yeah,
It
we
ain't.
not
It
on
ain't
beats.
trapped within. It ain't
Right,
trapped
right,
within
right.
drums.
It's
Back.
just a
It's all
company.
over. Yeah.
Right.
It's just a company. So.
I'm gonna get y'all in some trouble right here. Both of y'all, man. I need a female and a male favorite poets. What's up?
Favorite male poet, no question, Momentum. That's my mentor. Female poet, K Love, easily. They're the standard for me because they're the combination of both writer and performer. Because some different poets got different strengths, but they're the two to me that I think is
motherfucker
balanced.
K Love like Jay-Z to this shit, though, man. I be
Easily.
looking at her online, man. She
Easily.
just-
Beast.
I'm almost tell a secret after she tell me her.
I love K Love. K Love actually wrote our intro for Open Mic TV. She's the dopest.
And she active like that too. She hands on. She raw as hell. Yeah. She could be more conceited if she wanted to, but she don't do that.
Her
she's
spirit
very
is just
humble.
what it is.
Man.
Yeah.
She's very humble.
She one of a kind. I gotta say that for sure because I ain't seen nothing like it.
Oh yeah.
Who your male?
K Love's not my favorite, but I absolutely.
Oh, I
love her.
thought you were saying.
Robin Bobo.
I don't know Bobo.
Oh, you definitely is somebody.
Definitely a monster. Yeah.
A beast
check
with
her
the
out.
pen. She tell a story like no other. Like you. I literally feel her when she spit. So she's, man. That's my sister.
Bobo.
Robin Bobo, just dope as shit. And male poet Stephen Willis, slam poet. We actually have a documentary called
The Right Life.
The Right Life, WRITE, on OMTV. And he got
What's his
this
quality?
poem.
What's his style?
He a slam poet.
What that means? Slam.
A competition poet. Like when he spit,
He story tells and with like kind of the cliche, the type of poetry that you've seen in like in the movies, in the Love Jones and stuff like that. Like it's way better when you talking about
lyrics type.
yeah.
he
Those
got
are
a poem called "How the Hood Love You Back."
oh yeah.
And when I say, I used to, the crazy thing
You on
is,
YouTube or something? I can find
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Bobo too. I can find it.
Absolutely. Stephen Willis, he did a poem, "How the Hood Love You Back," and he talk about how, they put names on shirts and teddy bears. Man, he wrote the shit out that poem. And I absolutely love it. But his documentary is pretty dope on TV.
How do y'all feel about my boy, man? My favorite poet is E Rose, and I'm gonna tell you why, man. I love y'all. Like,
What? How do we feel about him?
yeah, I gotta ask y'all. I'm gonna find some way every poet interview to implement my man. So I'm just letting y'all know.
That's your man's in him.
That's bro. Like
That's
that's
just when I heard him, man. He ain't even the first one I met out of y'all. It's just when I heard it's the way he deliver. That's my male.
I love Eros. I love he has the love lane.
He like an actor. He like a Denzel Washington type of.
He is a great speaker. He knows how to communicate. So he has that, and then put the poetry in. With that, it makes him. I've seen him on like a talk show, and I'm like, wow. It just you know that it goes hand in hand. So I really like it. I like his delivery. His stories are relatable.
And Momentum like Jadakiss. He got that voice. It's his voice. You know what I'm saying?
That's our mentor. That's
he
like
got that ras type of, you know what I'm saying?
Momentum is probably the only poet that ain't never been tainted ever. Like you ain't never heard nothing wrong. You ain't
Mad about
never.
him, you always got a good name. I like them kind of people.
Never no negativity attached to his name. None of that. Like
Shout out to my boy Brainstorm, man. He the one.
Come on, Brainstorm.
He the reason I even know him. That's how I first went to Momentum's.
Went to the Touch.
That's out in Bearwood or something? Yeah, a long time ago. I just was with him one day. He was like, man, I'm finna. I said, fucking, I'm gonna roll with you, man. We went up there. I seen the shit, man. I just couldn't believe this shit. Then there was so many people, and I'm like, that. So they
come for poetry.
Poetry shit on this shit.
That's where it started for me. Every Tuesday night is a touch of the past.
That's what it
was. That's where I got. That's
where you started at. Out there.
Yeah, that's when I became part of 3BM, and then I got groomed through 3BM with Momentum and Odyssey. They showed us the way, and then my second year with 3BM is when I started at East Sundays.
Look at God. That show was my first time going to see it.
People fucks with poetry. You see crowds. I think Arrows had one of the biggest crowds with like 1,000 people before.
300.
Before.
That was 300.
You talking about the new Arrow stuff?
No, I'm
they were
talking
telling me
Arrow.
something about they was at like the towers.
Yeah, they did Willis Tower.
They did a few times. It was really
There be
nice.
a lot of people in there.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yep.
Yeah, but this part of the show, y'all, I do it for everybody, man. It's called a morale check, man. And I'm just get right into it. Money or power?
Power.
Why you say power?
Because money come with power.
For you?
I think the opposite. I think I can get. I think the money because I can get the power with the money.
Everybody say that too. I will go into breaking it down, but we ain't on that type of time right now. Cloud of respect.
Respect.
Definitely.
Why y'all say respect?
If you're respected, what's the purpose?
You can sell some shit out with some clout.
I mean, but the clout.
You can also do it with respect.
Clout can be fickle. Respect is genuine.
That's hard.
Momentum.
That's
He
gonna
can
be
shut
one
some
of the
shit
clips
down.
we promo right there.
Literally, just think momentum. Like
Respect.
with all the respect that he can shut some shit down. Just by him saying it. No need to have the clout.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's
He's
up,
a
man.
perfect example.
This is a little shaky one right here, though, y'all. Because it's all in your mind before y'all answer it. This is my favorite one. I ain't saying you're going to be broke if you choose peace. But being rich or peace?
I don't know. I think I want peace. I really.
Let's think about it now. Don't just say anything.
No,
about that.
listen. I guess money can back. I don't think so because I think money brings so much drama.
That's what I believe.
I definitely would choose peace because with peace, I find comfort in whatever's happening. Like money opens more doors, of course, but like if you truly got peace, you know what I mean. You don't need and explore. You're not asking for much more than what's happening. That means you are happy and at ease with what's happening around you, and that's if you.
Unintended at ease.
I mean, no matter where you are, it could be this one, single family home. That's what's peaceful to you. You know what I mean? That's what you aim for. You aim for even with money. You aim for eventual peace.
I don't know. It's easy for artists with this question. Do poets do collabs?
Of course.
Okay, so I can ask this then. To have the best poem ever. Every time they hear the poem, it's just that share my life. Cause I don't care what I'm going through. When that shit come on, we could be arguing. My bad, babe. Whatever the fuck I do. I just shake it off. You feel me? So If y'all could pick one collab to be the best collab ever, y'all could pick an artist or
Sing.
a music artist or a poet.
Man, it's so many though. That poets that already.
You can only get one.
No, that ain't how is that fair?
That's the hard part about the question. You can only pick one that's gonna just be flawless.
Song or poem?
See, she don't do music, so I guess you could pick for a song and she could pick for a poem.
We do collabs.
Oh boy.
I mean, y'all know I done recorded a lot of collabs with y'all, but still, just
Yeah.
right now I don't know y'all.
So
That's all I
we
know.
picking a industry song, like
any song, like
any collab.
This gonna go out to the world. This something nobody gonna be able to deny to you.
Wait a minute. I gotta pick the poem.
That's a
No,
good
you
one.
can
I
pick
pick the poet.
The poet, yeah, you got to pick a poet because you don't do music.
I don't do music.
Mm.
I have to hear who he picked for a singer for me to pick for, or a rapper.
I always break mine in and I say Jill Scott because I know one day she gonna see this, then she gonna go click on some of this music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna.
Man,
Oh, Jill Scott a poet?
yeah.
I ain't know that.
What's the name of the movie? She?
Love Beats Rhymes.
You ever heard of Love Beats Rhymes?
Love Beats
And
Rhymes.
Steve Willis in that.
Yeah.
The guy you talking about?
Yeah, he wrote the poetry.
He wrote the poetry for it. For the movie with Jill Scott.
Well, I can find that on the Flicks or
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's and Prime.
Love Beats Rhymes.
Love Beats Rhymes.
Love.
Produced by RZA from Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh man, that's a very gifted brother there.
Man, I want to think on this because I would
could
Jill
be a
Scott.
rapper. It
Jill
could be a
Scott
rapper,
would be
right?
no
Could it be a rapper?
because I
Or
would
singer?
want to tell a story and I feel like Jill would match my energy. You know what I mean? Like
It ain't for you though. I'm picking the poet. You supposed to be picking the.
But it's
dope
a song.
No, he could pick a poet or
because
it's him.
I would make it. I would want to write
Oh, to collab with me.
Yeah, to collab with you.
because like one of my favorite songs ever is Jill Scott Crown Royal on Ice. I always wanted to write to that. So I feel like me and her could do something like that. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be a banger.
You can have Jill. My only replacement for Jill, if you take her from me, Marsha Ambrosian.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Heavy, like. I won't miss with this shit.
man.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get this song that I feel like I can hear it. It ain't. I don't even know what it is yet, but I can hear it. Like.
Damn. Damn. A poet? And I know what my creative side always
Don't
shows
you
it.
dare do that ever again in life.
Man. Well, who better to put
Funny as hell.
who? Well, she has a different delivery. Who has a smooth delivery that I know that will go great? Prolific. Well, you know what?
Damn, I love Prolific.
Prolific with a little guidance, like, because she has this delivery that she sticks to, but I think that her writing skills would accompany somebody great. She just
Damn,
need a
I
little
forgot
tweak to
about
her delivery,
Prolific,
but she's
though.
I
And
think
see
she's just
her
a
all
dope
the
writer.
time on social media. I always see
Dope ass writer.
She got a lot coming for her future too, though. She
she's
young. She.
She's one of the people that I feel like is gonna carry the torch with the next generation of artists. Like
She's gonna be the next K Love, Joe.
She put a
K
little
Love
clip.
decided to hang it up. Let me not even create that because I don't want them to see them with no kind of
She put a little clip
competitive
out,
nature.
and I've never seen her spit like that. She was so relaxed and wasn't worried about the poem. She was just spitting her poem like she was talking. And I'm like, wow, I ain't seen that side of Prolific. Girl, you
Prolific
better
to come off.
step
So
on
you say you like to be in a
it.
fight, huh? So you want to win, but then you want to turn around and
She
you want
didn't
to act
get
like
like
it. You know
that.
what
She
I'm
was
saying?
very mellow. And I'm like, that ain't Prolific, because Prolific will get, she gets animated. She snaps out. But that delivery for that, I felt all that. I heard everything she said.
I ain't gonna get too far off into the poem Because if you know, you know. But I remember she came in there with like 8 or 9 of us, and she did a poem. At least 4 of us was in tears in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
By the time it was over with, that shit
did.
was heavy. And then my man Hood said something with a similar concept.
Okay.
And just because he was a man, I handled it wrong. You know what I'm saying? And when he made it home, I kind of felt bad. I even called him and we chopped it. Oh, no, bro, this shit ain't nothing. You know, I always did. But, you know, at the same time, it's some real shit, though. But we going to get him back and talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I just wanted to get them up here to get my first reaction with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all know some of the poets I look up to, man. It's like 3 more that I got to get up here, man. They on the way. So, I'm trying to really drive this poetry bus. So, let me call my boy. You know, I just be looking at shit, man. You got to be active, too. I don't care if you been laying down and all. I don't really want to talk till I lay down. Because I be laying down, and you might motivate me to lay down. So,
I need a nap.
You know.
We consistently moving.
You can take a nap. But just make sure you don't forget the mission. You know what I'm saying? And that's to keep on moving. But yeah, man, if y'all could tell the people y'all last note, man, before we get out of here and do this 16, what would it be? If y'all tomorrow, God needed y'all, what would y'all want people to know?
That the art was genuine for me. It was therapeutic. It was my healing. It's what gave me an identity. So I never took it for granted. I took pride in the fact that, you know, as a man from Knucklehead, from West Side, Holy City, I've traveled the world performing, speaking my truth. It's not something I take lightly.
Well, that they would know that I'm absolutely in love with the art. It opened up so many doors for me, avenues. It was an outlet for me. My plan, I literally have a living will that I want to open mic for my funeral. That's what I want. When I made it, I want to open mic. I want my friends and family to be able to share what I love.
So your kids and stuff into this too?
Absolutely not.
Mine
Well, at least they'll be able to see this, and you know, so this kind of like a video wheel.
Yeah.
She want to have.
They know where my open wheel at on my laptop and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Do they know? Are they familiar with that?
Oh, they know.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have y'all back soon, man. Probably sooner than y'all think, man. I want to keep it going. I don't want to just.
Cause we don't.
Y'all always got events and stuff going. Y'all got anything coming up? Y'all want to shout out?
Man, we got so much going on.
Oh yeah, erotic TV coming soon. After dark.
OMTV After Dark.
OMTV After
That's
Dark. Roku TV, y'all. That shit gonna be good. Y'all check it out for real though.
Currently, Eddie Sundays every first Sunday of the month. Been going 11 and a half years. April will make 12 years. Next one is January 7th. Then just opened event space on the west side, tag the Artist Grounds. Man, there's so many events happening there, from comedy shows, poetry open mics, R&B set, classes being taught, painting tips. It's a little bit of everything happening there.
She's on. It's January 13th or 14th.
13th.
She's unapologetic. January 13th. Featuring. She's unapologetic.
Somebody you need to get in tune with, bro.
Absolutely amazing.
I call her the Lauryn
Poetry
Hill of our new
and music.
generation. Absolute monster.
Her name is She's Unapologetic.
She unapologetic. Yeah.
Oh, that's her name.
Yeah.
She did some erotic poetry, and she's a preacher's kid. She does Honey.
So am I. My daddy's a pastor.
Oh, you would
If
absolutely.
you seen the clip from the
Ask
last
Rose about
Naughty Night show, she's the one who had on the black.
I ain't seen none of them. That's what I'm telling y'all.
Listen.
We need to press that button. Just go and
Listen.
send that shit
God
through tonight.
said-
I'm
I'm
gonna
telling
watch all
y'all
of
need to get in tune. Live band. This show based around this queen. She's a vocalist. She's a poet. She's a teacher. Educated, cold blooded. You know what I mean? So we did a whole show based around her talents.
She's a
coming
slam champ as well.
Yeah,
so
coming
she
up
does slam poetry.
January 13th at
I'm
Tag.
gonna have to sit down with y'all and get all these categories and shit. Too. Slam,
Slam.
champion, and all that shit, man.
I definitely want to let the people know that we are taking Naughty Nights to Las Vegas for a Las Vegas review.
I love Vegas,
We want to
man.
take 50 people with us. We want to get on a plane with 50 people, all of
That's the
us,
whole
like
plane,
literally.
ain't it?
No, a plane
It's
carry about
half.
100 people.
Damn, it be 100 people on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Something bigger than that.
Yeah, 747 bigger
I'm
than that.
losing a little weight. I'm 340 now, y'all.
Oh, look
I
at
ain't
you.
been 340 since I was like 24. But I be missing being 417 when I get on the plane because I could take up like,
And don't nobody want to sit next to
motherfucker,
me.
I ain't finna sit next to blood, you know. But yeah, y'all heard the events, man. Y'all see what my people on, man. It's the part of the show where we lay that 16 on y'all, man. Shout out to Darling Mickey, Hood Rays. Y'all know I'm gonna put them Instagrams and all
Gator.
that stuff up there. So yeah.
I'm from Chicago. Where we vend products, we buy the gifts handmade, we sing our hearts out to tunes of trains. For change, we recite Obama speeches. It's drama on the streets, but it's all love, sis. We hug blocks, cuz the goal be cold and windy. Rocks and blows be trendy. On God, be truth. Joe, be you. She be loose, square, on all fours, shared, cause mama threw up the deuce. Stranded, dad been a victim of circumstances, but bullets not labeled. Fatal, shot, no bucket. Boys be redlined to eat these niggas, feast off hustle alone. Make dough to make home. Break bread until broke, but then hope comes in poem. Buy none, we'll rhyme for views on tube. Hope you stream in, cameras out, but then clout comes before 2 feet. We footwork to beats. I'm from Chicago, where hip hop got lost. Traded for mumble rap. We brought it back. Mahogany misfits on track. Unorthodox, he fled through speakers. These open mics leak ether. I was brought up good. Hood raised. Porch play. We yell. Put the guns down. Don't shoot. Officer. My hands up. I'm surrounded by monsters with no mask. Jason Van Dyke.
Nowadays, I gotta stay focused on who my folks is. Or who be there when the smoke clears. Will it be my peers that I knew for years, or will it be the poetry that brought me here? And when it's over, will you be near, or will you blow up in smoke and disappear? Cause nowadays I gotta stay focused as satellites. I gotta write. To writing is something I've gotten right. I gotta fight cause life on the mic is a bully that keeps shoving me. Yeah, it feels lovely when I have to perform and somebody states how much they was loving me. I accept their compliments humbly, but never settling for second is something that's stuck in me, so I force myself to do better. And I wrote mediocrity, or to hell with you letter. It only consisted of 2 letters, F-U. Cause my favor is undenied, my ferocity is untamed, and my focus is unwavering. And I'm the salt in the syllables, similes and soliloquies, spit style sufficiently, and I'll seize a symphony, assassinate simplicity with the cynical style that I service, known to spit shit slicker than a slip on the slimy surface. And I'm the Mike Titan, with punchlines that smite like rights from the 80s Mike Tyson. So night after night I'm up trying to be twice as enlightening as when it's pitch black and lightning's twice striking. So lines cling to your head like lice biting. Seemed like me and life was fighting, but I took life's best hook. But I'm quick, swift, and agile, on point like Rose and Westbrook. Ensuring lyrical points is scored. With a checkered past, now I'm crowned a king, so watch me jump all over the board. With my destination being the top spot. Brain loaded and locked like an overzealous cop's Glock. Ensuring everything is top notch. So I'm constantly leaping over these squares. Hopscotch. Nowadays I gotta stay focused on who my folks is. Who be there when the smoke clears. Will it be my peers that I knew for years? Or will it be the poetry that brought me here? And when it's over, will you be near? Or will you blow up smoke and disappear?